thanks to Gary Williams and the Windfire production team, not only increased the number of camera views that we have for you, we've enhanced a few of the ones that we've had for a while. So it's going to make our coverage even better, thanks to the Windfire production guys.
Gary's like the mad scientist of Balloon Fiesta Live. I showed up yesterday to show my uncle around the truck, and he was in there throwing stuff around. No, go on the other side and check it all out. So he's the grease that makes the wheel turn in that truck, as well as Steven and the rest of the crew.
Yeah, and the brains behind it. Yeah.
There's some more passengers coming out from there, checking off their bucket list.
Yep. Rainbow Riders has the ability to put 350 passengers in the air per day. Rainbow Riders are official concessionaire. They bring all of their balloons and still need to subcontract.
The pilot getting out of the basket there is Scott Nestle, so he elected not to do dawn patrol today. You can see him right there. He's just jumped out of the man's drink. There's Scott. So obviously he's flying. Looks like.
Yep, that's I hold on. I also recognize the trailer. His So Grateful balloon, yeah, and I'm not sure what the middle one is, but then there's Mr. Biddle, which I know that he has had some interest in flying. I'm not sure if he owns it or I think there's a group of them that own it. That now lives in Texas. So we're just continuing to tick off the minutes to 7 o'clock. National anthem. Get our out of the way here off the ground. So, as you mentioned, all those competing pilots have already left. They listen to the pilot briefing. The left over the field. What else is happening? Okay. I want to be able to take this speed to get me back to the field to throw my marker on the X. Whatever that is.
A lot of people want to wait and see exactly what happens once the sun presses in the mountains. I will tell you, years ago when I was competing, I was always watching the ones who knew how to get to the field. So
yes,
I would always follow the way there. Kind of lag behind him and find our way to the field. So it was always
and others will maybe not be so stealthy and secretive like you are. They'll just go up and say, "Hey, Ray, where are you going to fly from today?"
I don't think we were hanging out like that, but I'm just saying.
He's going to fly the balloon camper for us today. He's flying competition. So he said that he was going to gather up, and he's actually from here, but they were going to gather up on launch site with 3 or 4 other pilots. They were going to kind of plot their strategy.
Our balloon of the day, and that's being piloted by Jacob Little from Glendale, Arizona. He's flying the X.
I'm looking to see if Henry has sent me the details. Looks like not yet.
Shalona has found her way in the Chick-fil-A balloon back over the field. She's north, nearly over, it looks like the propane area. And that white, I think that's Matt Cody and his mom and dad right to the right of the pylon there.
It's a little tiny dot.
That little tiny dot.
Those pylons are 75 feet tall, and that is a visual indicator to both the pilots and our officials on the ground of the altitude balloon pilots need to have their balloon when they come in over the field. So as they're coming in over the parking lots that we looked at earlier, they need to be at that altitude. Then once they get over the field and the target area, they can drop down all the way to the surface inside the actual competition area. However, if you touch the ground, there is some level of penalty for doing that. The penalty being that they would either add distance to your throw, because that's what the competition really is. It's who's the closest to the zero measure, and that moves. Who's the closest to that point? And so they'll either add distance to that, or take points off.
Correct. And let me tell you, these
or
competition
add points, I guess,
Yes.
would be the case.
Yeah, the competition pilots are really into it because they're always waiting around right there at the briefing tower to see who. So once the scoring team gets all of their data, they go and they post it over at the briefing tower on the west side of the field.
There is also actually a Facebook page. I can never remember the link of AIBF results or something, or AIBF pilots. So we're starting to see those ride balloons start to stand up.
This team that kind of looks like it could be a straight up team. They have a balloon, but that's not black balloon as well.
Yeah.
That's black balloon with the teardrops coming down.
Yeah, they made it with the teardrops coming down. They made it with the teardrops going up. Yeah.
There's the New Mexico logo cherry on top.
Shot before I did see the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center balloon in the backside of that as well.
That's right there.
Yeah, right. You start to see how big these balloons are.
Yes.
Count them all, kind of backed in there. Of course, we're also starting to wait there on the south end. We're going to get the ascension part of today up and running quickly, I believe.
And they will come right over our heads. Probably, by all indications of what I'm seeing, they're going to box back, although Shalona, from our view, in the Chick-fil-A balloon, notice she's lower and she's coming south now. So those winds are starting to mix down as we talked about the sun cresting the Sandia Mountains. Yeah, not as fast. I think that's Peter. Look at that shot. There's Matthew Brody. The Irish flag and the American flag.
But he's in the balloon.
He's in the balloon with his mom and dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting a heck of a ride today, right?
They are. They are.
Look at that shot. Fire, flags, balloon.
People, trucks. 588, that's Matthew's banner number.
Yep. There they are.
Wave, Mom.
Good looking balloon.
We've been giving Matt a hard time because we asked for pictures of the balloons so that we can make trading cards. That's actually a very new balloon, and so you have to inflate it to be able to get that kind of picture. And Matt said, well, I don't have any good pictures of it. I don't have any good pictures. And so he said we would get them this year, but I've been giving him a hard time about that. We've got great pictures of your balloon now, Matt.
Yep. Just about 3 minutes away from the balloon of the day in our national anthem, carried out by the Xfinity balloon. And then we will start operations here at the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the 53rd edition. I'm Ted Mays, along with
Art Lloyd Jr. You're number 10 for me as an announcer. Hard to believe.
Ed.
Hard to believe.
It seems like the years just flow right by.
Yeah.
Seems like I was standing in the middle of the fairgrounds just the other day.
You got me beat on that one. I didn't come to town until 1976, but it didn't take long to find a way to get involved with Balloon Fiesta.
Well, my father, he was HR manager for the aircraft, the GE aircraft.
There's the
industry.
Indian Pueblo Culture Center standing up.
And I just recently was going through a box, obviously. It's been, actually, it's been 4 years since I moved from here, but I finally got to one of my last boxes to go through. And I found, I think I sent it to you, these launch tickets that General Electric sponsored a balloon out here. My dad and these are actually in charge of coordinating the plans for these rides. And it was just really funny to see where we were at and how far we've come. It's kind of like that story that Tommy Rutherford had with Sid out there in Coronado Center, and they were expecting a few hundred people, and they showed up, and he
20,000.
Yeah, he just kind of went, okay, he threw his hands in the air, let's just do this. So
Tommy had some passes he was going to hand out to let people get up and go through. The reason we drove up is like,
he's in the back seat. So There's Al Nell's Beautiful World. Beautiful.
And one of the manufacturer tents, Ultra Magic.
Yes. All the manufacturers are there on the southeasterly side of the field behind the Sid Cutter Pavilion. So if you're out of here, you'd like to go see what a new balloon would cost you, or you'd like to design a balloon, I know that many of the manufacturers have their stuff in here. So we're going to send it for today's national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly.
There's your national anthem, and we are underway at the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Fiesta Competition Day #1. But first, we're going to have a mini Mass Ascension off Fiesta Field.
Of just 300 balloons.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I haven't had this many balloons in a while.
Alrighty.
Again, that was Jacob Little in the Xfinity balloon from Glendale, Arizona.
I'm the only one getting it.
And you got word from Henry exactly what we're doing competition-wise
I just took off
today.
first, that's all.
I did. I pulled up the task. So as expected, Monday,
Very nice.
traditional that we do the Sid Cutter.
Very,
Memorial
very
task.
nice.
So we're going to put a little boat out there in the center of the field, and there's going to be an X right off the bow of that boat.
Beautiful
And
wings.
the X, the center of the X is the 0 point. And the closest point that gets you a score is the bow of the boat.
Look at that.
So the best
Oh,
score is
watch
going
out,
to be
team.
somewhere
Yo,
around
watch
6 or
out.
8 feet. If you're
Watch
in the
out.
boat or on the boat, you're going to get that score. If
Uh-oh.
your marker
No, he's fine,
falls
he's fine.
outside of the boat, think of it as being in the water. So they'll measure it to whatever distance it is and add 300 feet.
Okay.
It's because they have to retrieve it out of the water.
Right.
Now, they're also going to put some fabric out there. They're going to outline some areas. So a couple of islands that you could hit, and you'll get scored to that.
So it's beachfront property.
Beachfront.
Okay.
Well, there's a whole landmass, which
Right.
would be more your beachfront in addition to the islands. So there's 3 sections of land that you can hit in addition to the boat. Now, those are obviously much farther away than the boat, so your distance is going to be out there. But you get in the land, you get your actual distance. You get in the boat, you get
Now
your
that you
actual
got a
distance.
custom
Go in
live?
the water, it's your distance plus 300 feet.
Gotcha.
Custom line?
Okay.
Might
Now,
just be
just to
switching.
mix it up some more, we're going to do a task called a hesitation waltz, or a hez waltz, as people will abbreviate it as. There will be 4 X's out there, and they kind of outline a square around where the boat is. So if you're off to the left, you're off to the right, something like that, you're going to be able to aim your marker at one of those X's. Now, you can only throw on one of those. It's 2 tasks. You can throw on the Sid Cutter. In fact, you need to throw your red marker on the Sid
I
Cutter.
was going to ask which color you had to throw.
Red goes on that. You can throw any color other than red or orange on the hesitation waltz X's. And
Such
those will be
nice
measured to
wings.
the center of the X's.
Now
None of that
that's-
extra penalty stuff for being too far out of the area, etc.
Oh, that's.
So you're going to
Oh,
come
whoa.
over, you're going to come in, you're
Why
going to
was
try and
over
throw
on
a red
live?
marker on the boat, and you're going to try
That's
and throw any other color on one of the X's. 2 different tasks,
Sometimes it
2
goes
different
back to
sets of
live for
scores
some
today.
reason. I don't
Gotcha.
understand.
I didn't see in there
Am I going
whether
away
they
from
were
it?
going
Yeah.
to send the truck up.
All right.
Now, last year,
Yeah.
we actually put
Yeah, I don't know what
one-time
he's
truck
getting.
out there
From Cutter
Weird
Aviation.
ass
from
wings.
Cutter Aviation. It's a little farther away from the X than the boat is, but still closer than the islands or the land mass.
So once you get down there, you'll be able to let us know if there's going to be
Once
a
we
truck.
get down there, we'll see if the truck has been set up and how all of that comes together.
There's some riders checking off their bucket list with Rainbow Riders out here.
We saw those
Jesus,
big
you
baskets
guys
laying
are
on the side
close.
earlier. And that one looks like one of those, is it 3 or 4 burners? Can't quite tell.
Look at that. Oh
Looks like
shit.
it's 4.
And then, yeah, it's like 618.
Look at you
615.
three.
Yeah, that is one Garcia Patrol from Canada. So again, Rainbow Riders has their own operations here within the United States in 4 locations. But for Balloon Fiesta, they will sub out ride company operations from
Let me go hit this
all
pool
over the
right
United
here.
States and as well as Canada. And last year I had a friend of mine's son, he and his better half came down here from Toronto. I was going to have to fly with Brad Rice. I was made it flight with Rainbow Riders. Well, when they got there, the message or the memo
So we
got
hit,
lost
nah,
somewhere.
I'm gonna be
But
off to the side of
ironically,
it.
they flew with a pilot from their home
Ground
so it just kind of all worked out. So
Read all that. Oh.
families were extremely excited
Hey, you guys
once
dropped
they got
down.
back up there to the Great White Park. Some more shots of flight getting ready to go.
There's a few of them up the way.
Power lines? There ain't no power lines.
The University
Oh,
of
right here.
Mexico UNM Lobo balloon
I'm the
is in the
magician.
air while we look at
Leave
the
me
Mexico
alone.
State balloon on the field.
Got to play fair, right? We have 2 major universities in the state, so they each get their own balloon.
Yep.
Fucking
That's
slow ass
Dr.,
winds.
well,
Holy
that's actually Tommy
shit.
McConnell,
Yeah.
the son of Doc McConnell.
And we saw the zebra running out away from the balloon because he's going to get out far enough to be able to see if there is any other balloon traffic. Because remember, we're launching from the middle of the field and the south end of the field at the same time. So we want to make sure that those coming from the middle are not right over the top.
Uh-oh. Dropped it down too much.
And lots of whistles we hear as we get 2 balloons right off. Throw aim.
A little skim before the trees.
See a little buzzer back behind the balloon that's right there.
I'm actually just gonna touch the ground. You know, just come back up then.
Should know that balloon.
That's Tom Steinbach from
Okay.
Crestwood, Kentucky.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Tom.
There he is.
Tom over the head. The other Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, we're being split by Toms.
That's Earl Buzzard right there. Buzzard Bruce, if you get him to wave. There he is. Hey, Earl.
Oh, we just picked up off the
Just missed
basket into the envelope.
Right in front of us, getting ready to launch, is Mr. Tristan McLean in the ExxonMobil balloon. We got the other teams to be skipping school, so they're just still home with mom and dad.
they're just out here
But
great.
I used to skip school all the time for Balloon Fiesta. Probably why I was just a B student, not an A student.
We know of a number of classrooms that like to turn Balloon Fiesta live on in class. So, you
So
don't have to
there's
skip.
another good point. If the teachers are out there and they're showing Balloon Fiesta,
Yeah, in your class.
take a picture and send it to
Yeah,
us.
let's see your class.
Again, send those photos, whether you're on the field, you're at home, you're having a watch party. Balloon Fiesta at balloonfiestalive.com. There's another shot of
Balloon Fiesta Live at balloonfiesta.com.
Okay, gotcha. Again, back and forth.
Yeah. You know, when we actually named Balloon Fiesta Live, we went through a lot of different naming conventions. And kind of called it different things, at least internally, before we ever went live, and played with a lot of different things. And settled on Balloon Fiesta Live because it's very descriptive and you know exactly what's going on. But it does kind of, when you start putting Balloon Fiesta Live with Balloon Fiesta, there gets a lot of Balloon Fiesta in there. Look at that shot. Great
Look at them
deal.
all. They're taking selfies right there to the
Taking
left.
selfies. We saw the 3 burners. We saw the heat shield up there that we saw laying down
And
before.
there they go right there.
Yep, and there they are. And McKenna Secret's taking Intel right over the top of us. Intel, longtime sponsor here at Balloon Fiesta. A new balloon fish. The blue one. They used to have a kind of a white one that had the primary color designs on it.
Here's a balloon set ready to go.
I think actually still flying.
I just want to play.
Right.
I just want to play. Ain't too much to ask. There's this coast over the trees.
I wonder if that was group C.
Holy shit, you guys.
Hey, everybody's got an A seat in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Get a
It was group
hotel
30.
room. Jesus.
38 is all on one balloon. So, there's the KKOB balloon. There's the whole row. Hey, look who's setting up Airville.
Yes, we saw her fly yesterday.
Yeah.
Again, it's always a great day at the Albuquerque National Museum.
When Airville flies.
That or Smoky. Any of the special shapes, actually. Because, you know, the wind does some wonky things to those special shapes different than a round balloon.
They do.
Yeah, especially, I was talking to someone over one of the things about, you didn't like the balloon as your favorite, but I think the little hammerhead shark is kind of and he did confirm that, yes, those little fins do play a role in how it turns and when it turns. And you don't have control over it.
So the Visit Albuquerque balloon, we're seeing the red side, of course, the official state question in New Mexico, red or green, meaning what color, what flavor chili would you like? Kind of a,
And if you want both, it's
Christmas.
there you go.
Red and green. So that was the red side. Rainbow Riders flies that for the Visit Albuquerque, which is the tourism department. And so they fly that year round. It becomes a ride balloon for them, but Visit Albuquerque flies. They actually flew it last month in Colorado Springs, Labor Day
Yeah, I
weekend.
did see some photographs of that.
That's actually kind of a fairly recent addition to the Rainbow Riders. They were doing balloon rides. They put up the Rainbow Riders balloon, which we've seen a lot of. But they've kind of branched out now that they will fly a corporate balloon. We talked about Indian Pueblo Cultural Center, Visit Albuquerque.
You know, I'm
Pinnacle
watching your
Propane.
stream.
They've got a
Hard to
number of
respond.
those
You
that
say
they
something,
do.
but it already
There's
happened
Mr.
like
Paul Smith.
50, 20 seconds ago.
Former executive
Wait,
director, now
no,
retired of the
seconds are
Albuquerque
mine. It's
International
already
Balloon
30, 40
Fiesta.
seconds past it.
Well, he's actually.
But I'm pretty sure you
still,
can change the delay.
some level of
Mine, I-
contract as a consultant.
There you go.
I put
After
it to
26 years
like
of being
8
the
seconds.
executive director,
I
that
put it, you can change
institutional
it.
knowledge
I didn't want it
that
too
Paul
long or
brings
too short.
is just incredible. So we were fortunate
wanna
enough
be
to
able to
have him
respond
stick
quickly
around
in a way.
and to be able to continue to provide that level of expertise to our new folks.
There's Mr. Tristan McLean.
Waving his hat. Good morning, Tristan.
Good morning.
Turn it up a little bit.
And even, yeah, Tristan's going one direction, Paul's going another, and they're only about 50 feet different in altitude.
Right. And right above them to the right, you can see cherry on top, the UNM balloon.
Going
is
back
coming
to the, yeah. So is Xfinity, just a little bit farther to the south. So they don't have to go very high to start coming back over the
I just
field.
can't really gauge
As Ted
myself
mentioned a couple of
how
times,
loud or
when
quiet
they do
it
come back
is,
over
really.
the field,
To me, it always sounds
they're
good, but then people
required
think
to
it's
be
like
at
too
least
loud,
500
too
feet
quiet.
over the field. But they need to be that high just to get back to the field.
Yes.
They're lower than 500 feet
Weird.
off the field. They're going to keep going south. I did see we were talking about that commercial program, the corporate. One of the new ones that Rainbow Riders has picked up is the Centennial balloon. It's just that little white one, kind of almost in the top center.
Yep.
And that represents the beginning of the celebration, which actually starts today, the 100th anniversary of Route 66. It's actually next year. We've got a year-long celebration going to be taking place in our area. And there's a centennial balloon to mark that occasion. You'll be seeing that around lots of times.
I was not around at the beginning of that.
You sure?
Positive.
I wasn't either. And you know what fascinates me is the fact that there seems to be like there's a whole lot of Route 66.
I'm being a little daredevil.
So it kind of must have really, if it really was one route, it really kind of wove around all kinds of different directions. Variable.
Uh-oh.
Meaning that second coming on.
A little too much there.
Pour some more hot air. There we go. All right, right on cue. Yeah, what most people don't realize is that these shapes, a lot of times, just during inflation, you will go through what we call an inflation tank.
Yeah.
Just to be able to get it out.
Upwards of like 10 gallons of propane.
Yeah, 10 gallons of propane.
And if you think about that, that's twice the size of the tank you have on your barbecue grill at home.
That's
Oh,
just
no,
to
that
get
was really close.
And that
Just
doesn't even count for it to sit there and stand
Yes,
during a glow or actually
Right. Yeah, that just gets it inflated.
Right over a highway.
The other
Supposed to
thing I
head
always
on real
tell people,
quick.
there's,
Oh.
there's the red sign coming right at you.
Just crazy.
And you start to see
Yeah,
the
the
green. You're starting to see the green around the left. We were talking about.
Hey,
so
ma'am, take my
if you
picture.
Look at Arabelle. If you kind of look the body,
Hot air balloon.
it's really kind of a regular shaped balloon, and all those legs and the horns and the ears and the tail, those are basically kind of filled with cold air. Now, once the hot air keeps going, it starts to fill in and cool. But when Arabelle always first gets up, those legs are just kind of like floppy.
Well, they have
hanging
those. There's the green side.
There you go.
Yeah, those balloons have a baffling system in them that allow
Yes.
the air to flow through it to get to the energy. So,
Which also means now you have to have an additional deflation port for that panel when you actually bring it down.
yeah, years ago I flew one of the Monahans, that Simba balloon, the Mayan head. That thing, hairs that came off of the main,
Yeah.
every single one of them had a
Oh, little water.
deflation port.
You know what
So you
this
had to get it
means.
all sealed before you
Before
actually
Look.
you go and then unseal it to get it.
I spotted it.
let down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hitting that. I am hitting that water.
There you go. I helped crew on Chesty the Bulldog many
You can't
years
tell me
ago, and it didn't
otherwise.
have too
I am
many
hitting
extra
this.
deflation ports. And the special shape, two special shapes I got to fly. One was kind of a Russian doll, and it was more like a cone.
Damn, y'all, he's
So
going
there
up.
wasn't any
He's
additional
going up
deflation
high.
ports on it. And the other one was the Stork in its first iteration. There were just a few on that one as well. See Cynthia Seal peeking around the back.
Good Dave. Air Rocky top. That's one to go.
Yeah, you
green
just
in
see the
top
piece
right
there.
hand.
Probably should get a
Yeah.
tank ready. It's gonna be really close coming between the
Mark had told us that he had
hitting
a
the water and
4-year-old father.
getting a new tank, and I should be fine. 5%.
Mark has also started posting lots of videos.
He's got very good
with
some
posting.
really nice videos of what
Yes.
producing
Should be
them,
perfect.
editing them.
If these trees weren't so high, I'd be able to come in a little lower, but
20, 30,
it might be a little risky.
Mostly,
Might be a little bit risky.
Many of these balloons.
We'll do it
Not
though.
only are they creative in how they build their balloon or put it together, have it manufactured very similar with their chase crews. I know that Tristan and the Enchanted Diamond.
I mean, that'd be a little crack right here.
They have a social media person, and they just did a great job today.
Might be able to
coming down from different parts of the country.
might be able to squeeze it in.
So Joe Stratton says my kids are begging
wow.
me to take them to Fiesta.
Gonna try.
We were watching the glow last night. They love the balloons. Well, Joe, you just need to get in on that one.
That's right. You
Yeah.
just need to come to Albuquerque.
Just come on, bring them down. Love that.
Oh, it didn't hit it. It didn't hit it. We're good.
Balloon Fiesta always starts on the first.
I'm not
Saturday
repairing
in
another
October.
balloon.
Plan on it. You can look as far ahead in the calendars as you like. Look for the first Saturday in October. That's when Balloon
Nope, I
Fiesta
don't think so.
Kids are upset. Still
playing with selfie pictures.
Yes. Oh, I got sent this.
You do. You better get them sent in.
Oh, it skimmed off of it.
There's Jeff Ashworth there on the left side. Seal.
Oh, this can be close.
Look at the balloons as the white.
Yeah, don't do this at home.
Creativity, especially when you can get up and close. I mean, it's one thing to see the special shape from afar, but when you can see the details like this, it really makes it special. Pat Ron likes MSFS2024.
What I was saying, right, putting that
Boom!
go down to the manufacturers, and a lot of them
Probably
have
one of the
books that
closest
get you, or you can go online at their
splash and
website
dashes
sign your
we've done.
So even if
I've
you're not
done.
gonna buy a book, it's
Wow, that is gonna be really tight, bro. With your height, I wouldn't.
Like build a
Yeah,
bear.
when I win the lottery, I'll build this.
Anytime you can continue to make designs or do whatever. I ran across again in one of those boxes I was unpacking an old Raven X6 design that I made.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was close.
Yeah.
Alan, you pretty
Never
good
made the
for
book.
it.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, think about this. You know, you're starting to think about color theory. How would you match that up? When you start doing something other than we can hear the cheer. Cynthia Seal just took off. So yeah, balloons there. But the different educational processes here.
Fucking
Thinking
beautiful.
about color
Oh, let's
matching,
get another tank.
playing with different colors. You start getting into graphic design. You can move all the way into
You're good.
engineering. All that.
Meat Metro. You guys trust a meat store that looks like that for a sign? I
What
would.
makes these things that weigh a few hundred pounds? How could they be lighter than air?
Scary.
Again, that's one of the things I love going to schools and colleges and inspiring them, because again, that's what started for me right in the elementary level.
And we are not gonna go far.
High school, there's a lot to learn. So it's not just coming out and putting fire to fabric.
Right.
It's different portions of what you need to do to become a pilot.
Right over here. These are my pictures when they're directly over right up. Did I just say that on here?
You did. That's a
No sign.
Talking about corporate
Damn.
entities. Here's yet another one, UMB, being operated by Rainbow Riders. That's Andrew. Yeah, Andrew Brindley is flying UMB. The Colorado balloons. What about on the right? Look at the sky, and now the sun's starting to hit those that are a little higher in altitude, and you can see the difference in the colors. How the colors just pop once the sun hits them.
And again, once that sun comes over and crests the mountain and starts to hit the field, the conditions here will change ever so slightly, and that will be some of the competition will leave someone out here on the field.
Yes.
And they will radio back and forth to them because they have to go off 1 nautical mile from the center of the field to be able to launch to get back into Fiesta Field. So this is not a game for just the amateurs. You know, a lot of serious competitors come out here because at the end of the week, you know, like
Big checks. But you know what? It's fun. You know, yes, there are those serious competitors, but it's always just fun to go out and compete. And
Oh,
hear
right
those
here would have
stories
been way
about,
better.
"I was after it. I had the line until," and all the stories.
until Tim came or
Whoever
or
is
Billy came and bumped me out of the way.
Yeah, my story is Ray Bear and I doing a little balloon envelope kiss, splitting the pole, and neither one of us got the keys.
Well, I remember years ago I was in the basket where it was launched from the north end out of the
Right.
one of those days like yesterday morning where you just had about 100 balloons all kissing each other as they came in. Here, they went right to the pole with the keys, and Pat Chondo, who's now part of the safety team, came and just flooded his way in and won the car, and we just kind of sat there like, dude, you won the car.
Yeah,
Talking
White
about getting-
still drives it.
Yeah, we got carjacked by Pat Chondo.
It is white.
There's their Rocky Top. Let's get going. Speaking of a little kiss,
There it is.
there it is. Boy, they did that for us right there.
Oh, I missed it.
It's
Oh, I
amazing,
fucking missed it.
It's just like we planned it.
Oh.
You know, we could only script this. We couldn't do a better scripting job. We
No.
just could not do a better job of scripting it.
It's almost scary.
Between the protection guys reading our mind and being able to kind of predict what's going to happen. Yeah.
Cloud hopper, he's telling people, look at that shot.
Yeah. The only thing people tell me that they don't like about flying a chair is by themselves. You know, sometimes that's not a bad thing.
I've flown by myself.
Look at how far off the ground he is.
Yeah.
He's just kind of. I'm sure they would prefer to be
climb and clear.
Climb and clear the field.
There's Mr. Veracruz.
That's beautiful winds, though.
The black and white.
That's Samoa. There's Tiger.
Just asking about where's the Tiger balloon. Well, there it is. You asked.
Fiesta Live.
Former New Mexico resident of Gallup, now living in Nashville. Hi, Mike. Thanks for checking in. Joe says he's going to bring his kids.
I don't have any kids, so I can't bring them.
Your kids next
So
year.
Joe says he's gonna bring it. I don't got any kids.
Studio.
Yeah.
Another one of those big.
And then the conversation about, do you fly a single chair, cloud hopper, or do you fly the chariot with two people?
Well, I think if you're going to do it, you got to go by yourself. But that's fine.
Yeah. Haven't actually flown a
touch.
cloud hopper, a single hopper. I've flown the chariot, the 2 seats.
Now a little coach. Oh, I messed it up. I don't have them.
Here's the reason to have 2 seats. You're flying and your passenger can take your picture.
You could do a selfie.
Well, but you're supposed to be flying the balloon.
Well, I think I saw a video. Was it Marissa Myers up there in Farmington, and she landed right at the Farmington airport? A nice rip-out landing. I mean, she came down quick. Yeah. But she had a camera mount. I got to ask her how she does this.
Yeah.
And I think it's remote controlled, and it was a pretty amazing video.
She runs an operation out of Pagosa Springs. She's also the pilot coordinator for the Red Rock Balloon Rally, which takes place the first weekend in December in Gallup, New Mexico. We fly in Red Rock State Park out there. That's another great rally. And it has about 115, 120 balloons usually. He's still hanging around.
No, that's
the other one. That's the other one. No, yeah. As soon as I said, oh, yeah, there he goes. He's having fun with the crowd.
Whoa, wind shift.
There's Sir Mix-a-Lot.
What the hell just happened?
Mexico again. Mr. Bill
There you
Lee.
go.
Yeah, me too.
New Mexico balloon.
Well, and someone was asking, can we see more of the New Mexico True Balloon?
And there's big Fred McAllister again. So I'm going to have to...
PH Fred.
Not getting in the air today.
Yeah.
I thought today was her turn.
No, I got a different way now.
Couples like
What
that
is
will.
going
It's your
on?
day today, my day tomorrow, back and forth. 2 days in a row for Fred. He's 2 for 2. We're starting to see a little bit more of that New Mexico True Balloon with the
Sugar Skulls.
Yep. Name of the balloon is Truly.
No, we all got it. Valdez got it. We all going.
History of the names.
Yeah.
Here comes Smokey right over the top. With Beth Wright Smith at the burner.
Yes.
I'll get more time to
And
play.
lines. Because those are the controls we have as a balloon pilot.
You know when I did that thing for Joe Harris, she had a hold of that red line the whole entire time.
Well, that's how we know we're all in the same weather. It changed for all of us.
You need to make a quick deflation or a descent.
And Vaporilla.
Yeah, getting back to Bill Lee, all the other balloons utilized their last name, so they had extremely
Fucking wild.
fun.
I got a little extra skimming.
Early riders, highly likely.
Yep.
Fucking crazy.
So they like incorporating.
Bill is usually the balloon meister in Red Rock. He also puts, so he's controlling the flight operations there. He puts a couple of rallies on.
Oh,
And
Valdez just crashed. Valdez is crashing, but not wanting to.
Minutes ago, Sidney Severin
Valdez, let it go.
is, the pilot of
Keep
that
it real.
Sky.
Keep it real.
The sun is just at the very top
Don't slew it. If you crash, you crash. You can't stop your crash in real life. You can't stop a crash in real life.
I believe so.
TY could get another splashy crash. It sucks crashing, but gotta let it. Gotta let it sometimes.
We could go ahead and give a shout since we have Master Yoda in the air. Darth Vader does not fly anymore. The fabric is just been wearing out, and it's not really safe to be flying that. But they're running a fundraiser to pick up enough money to be able to rebuild.
Go up higher.
Yeah,
These are better wins. I had an extra %.
And now Billy does have truly Koseki's behind there.
Five balloons, we're doing good right now. We just need our Brazilian people back, a couple of other people on PC, Xbox people, and then we're back to our dozen.
There you go. 377.
Marissa Verb from Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay.
We're going from just me and you.
Yeah, I was over at
The sun just hit the
Now
field.
we got five doing better.
Just hit the field.
Occasionally Valdez, Gustavo the other night. Gustavo would have been nice.
Oh, yeah.
They were all on the way other side of the world.
And there was a gentleman over there that had a quite extensive collection of 70s and 80s balloon pens. And Ty and I were over there with a couple napkins because we were drooling all over the cases. And there was a pin inside.
Bro, is it gonna stay 3 the entire fucking time?
I know too. That's an old Stroh's balloon pen. I said, no, it's not. That's an old World Balloon Corporation pen. So the guy let us open the case. I won.
All right.
And that's when Ty said, you know you have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've seen the 2 preventive pest control balloons go by. First, first one
Bro, about
overhead
that,
was
so many
the
people I
new
forget about. I mean, if we
regular
had
shape.
every single
Over now is
person,
Itsy Bitsy,
even if
which
they flown
has
with us
the
once, fly
3D
with us
Black
at a
Widow
night or
spiders
whatever, or
on the
morning, just
side.
one time,
See them right
I'm
there.
pretty sure we'd have at least 20 people.
So Brian Victor, I believe he's still the owner of the company Preventive Pest Control. He's flying the shape balloon. The other one being flown by Don Ford. No, actually it could be. Yeah, good. The shadows were confusing me a little. Look at that spider.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
Bro, this wind is actually killing me. I want faster winds.
They brought it out here for test inflation, and it was really incredible.
No way, stop going lower.
KKOB balloon airborne. KKOB balloon, it was their 50th birthday party.
That's Ron Curry. Ron's been in Fiesta since 1979. This is his 44th year.
And I want to say that's the 3rd KKOB balloon, if I remember right. Might even be the 4th.
Chris Brayton, the Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yep, the Duke City. Another one of those corporate deals. Okay, you and your company get this balloon, and then you work with Rainbow Riders
Yeah, I hear you.
to actually fly it for you.
I got winds going back the other way.
Flying around town a lot, as with Remax and a whole lot of those.
Mays Real Estate, I believe, flies quite regularly out there.
They do.
Silver balloon, red lettering.
I don't believe that one's run by Rainbow Riders, but yes, it's still out there.
Yep. There's Tiger.
I'm starting to go the other way up here.
So it's going to be a short window for competition today. We're planning on opening competition at 8, and they're going to close it at 9. Typically, we'll leave it open till 9:30. We're going to close.
You go up to about
competition at
1500, it takes you back the other
So
way.
there's going to be an hour window.
There's no way over 3
for
miles
those
an
guys
hour.
to get their balloons. They can get them standing up. They can't really. The target area will open at 8.
it?
video
I
that
just
we
saved
showed
it.
you earlier this morning, that's who sent us that picture.
Yes, that's flying podium, which that balloon is owned by
Tristan Garcia.
Yeah.
One of our official photographers this year. Next year, he says he's going to be flying his own flag.
Well, he's got to start flying and get some hours in.
Yep. He just picked up his pilot certificate last month or so.
But he's been around quite a long time.
Yeah, pretty close. I see the Into the Mountain Gods balloon. We saw that in the background of one of our viewer pictures. Got the turning vent going, so we see the logo as we're looking at it. And then the Kachina Indian Rangers around the side. Macaw balloons, red and blue, a couple of our special shapes. Remember, we feature special shapes on Thursday and Friday. Stand them all up here as while competition goes on as well, and then they get their own very special Glodio Thursday and Friday night, always very popular nights.
That's Chris Liberty. He is a pole dancer, and he's from Castle Rock, Colorado. This is his 31st balloon fiesta. And Chris is a little kid, and his brother, his cousin, I'll remember this. Their parents would sell sand paintings. They've been around fiesta that long. And right behind him to the right.
Say, did you mention Mike?
Yeah, Mike Bertetto in Nerfer. Everyone asks, well, where did you get that name from?
Yeah,
no, not from the Nerfer. Big baby calls his daughter Jennifer. I actually flew with Mike. He was a first-year pilot here. They needed a mentor.
Right.
And did a fantastic job on his first flight. I said, what am I doing flying with you? But those were the rules, and that's what we did.
That's what happens when you have those low hours. We just want to make sure that you have safety. Yep. That's all it's about. Pretty sure you can fly. We're just going to give you a safety net just in case, because it is much more difficult to fly with 500 people flying around you than when there's only a few people, and when you have much tighter landing sites than when you have the more open area. It's a great shot of the head of the red macaw. One of our other new special shapes, Splash Duck.
There,
Hey, one of my favorites.
baby T-Rex.
Baby T-Rex. You got a picture of, somebody sent you a picture, I think, of baby T-Rex looking right at the camera.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Great. That's Rex Jennings. You will agree to disagree.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Splash Duck looks like he's poking in the eye. There's Gary Williams, I believe, in this balloon.
Gary Moore. Okay. Gary Moore.
That's
Because he just rebuilt them. And the behind it.
There's Tall Steve and Puddles and
was Diamond Girl, Bill Dickey, was flying the yellow one with the diamonds around it.
right. Well, Gary and his team. Pulling with Debbie at many rallies throughout the country. She does a lot of international stuff as well. I think she was just recently in France.
Here we go. More wins.
So Art's going to depart the rooftop studio. You will be. So he's down in the scoring area. Global Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the 53rd edition. This is competition day number 1, Monday, 6th of October. And we're going to have a shorter competition, an hour window is what we were told. So we want to make sure we get down there and bring you all the action right from the side of the boat. I'm sure that Art will have Jewel Cutter by side along with Henry Rosenbaum and the rest of the team that's down there. So we're looking forward to all that great action coming from you. Oh, mic off because he's downstairs. Yeah.
There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm just about to unplug and head on down there. We'll see. We've already talked about Jewel does not necessarily.
Oh, more
like
faster winds. Holy
we'll get her maybe to say
shit!
hi there. We'll be able to take you up close to the boat, show
You guys are
exactly
close.
where those X's are, where they're going to be, and then we'll be down there with our cameras, and we'll attempt to.
I'm looking on your
if,
screen.
Not be able to truly identify the pilot, call you a banner number up. You can help do that.
Yes.
We'll describe how they're coming in. Should be an interesting competition, and we'll be able to see because there's still these different angles here. There's going to be a lot of different maneuvering. We're going to try and keep an eye on it. About 250 of them are going to try and get to the boat today. So I'm leaving you in the capable hands of Ted Mays up here on the rooftop studio, and I'll be back with you from the middle of the competition shortly.
Be safe. There's Bill Lee again in Truly, New Mexico. Another great shot of flying stages of our 300 balloons in the mini mass ascension. There's Jim Williams from Katy, Texas. I know Jim's wife Lisa fairly well. She is a former resident of where I live today, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here we go, Steelers. Jim loves coming to Albuquerque and flying. That's one of his highlights of the year. I always get departing photos when they leave their home in Katy to come up to Albuquerque. We just saw the Fractal balloon. Pirate Joe next to the red macaw, all from Brazil. And there is my newest favorite balloon, the Hammerhead. And as I was talking to Art earlier, with the way the wind goes, it's almost designed like a racer balloon, but with the fins that stick out, it's almost like a turning vent without having to utilize a turning vent. And I've flown a couple balloons like that before, special shapes where they have appendages coming out that the wind likes to play little games on you as you fly throughout the air.
Well, I'm gonna go get them. Be an extra long flight.
This has got to be Tony's at least 40th balloon fiesta as a pilot in command. There's Miss Debbie Ellis Oskelin flying plumb fired up. This is her 23rd.
I'm going to get them bitch wins.
And
Fucking
she is currently
hell yeah.
on the first Monday purpleizing
You
the
guys
skies
are
of Albuquerque.
just Alan. God damn.
There's Splash Duck. Kind of waving at us today.
Where'd T-White go?
So
T-White
as
down
Marty
there.
mentioned, we're going to have two parts of the competition today. There is going to be first the safe set of pilot without the first 1 nautical mile. There's Bruce Pivick from Wyoming.
Yeah, I'm getting faster winds. I'm definitely gonna go
They
up
will
here.
launch 1 nautical mile from the center
Alright,
of the
we're
field
going back
and make
over
their way
here.
to the Fiesta Field. They are able to throw
Holy
one
crap, look at
single
all the
marker
fields this way.
into,
Hell
or
yeah.
attempt to throw one single marker into the boat that's going to be in the scoring
Oh
area.
yeah, wind's definitely
they must
picking
use
up.
a red marker only. So if you throw any other color than red, you will not be scored on that task. They will also have 4 X's that kind of surround that within the scoring area where you can throw any color but red or orange. There are 2 tasks today. The fun flyers, as they say. Great shot of many special shapes. More to come in special shapes at the end of the week. We're going to have the special shape ascensions on Thursday and Friday, and the Glodios on Thursday and Friday evening, where they will be special shapes only balloons at the Glodio.
I mean, using this wind, I might
Hammerhead.
try to land.
And right to the left of Hammerhead there is my old balloon, actually, flown by Michael
I mean,
Cornflow. That's
well,
Airflow.
45 minutes. I might try to land in here.
Michael and
I mean, if we go with the wind, we go down, yeah.
He continues
I'll have to get
fly.
over here and then drop it like in the middle.
Got a great photograph of him the other day with his daughter Brindley.
Pretty fun. 45 minutes now, but when I land, it's gonna be almost 50 minutes, like extra 5-10ish minutes.
One of our new cameras. Kind of see the 3-dimensionality of what the pilots are experiencing as they begin to box back around to the north from the south.
I'm just gonna coast it now.
We're about 15 minutes away from when the competition window will open up. So again, they're trying to clear as many of these fun flyers off the field as they can so they can complete the mini-mass ascension. There's Mrs. Zamora flying, I believe it's a Pixie if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I realized that after I sent it.
Year to the other, whether they're going to fly in competition or they're not going to fly in competition. But it's strictly up to them of what they'd like to do. Some people like to take a year off. Others are straight competitors, and that's what they come to do at Fiesta. There's the Move Crew. And the Martian. Rod May, one of the board members, actually has a globito of that balloon. And again, this evening, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Route 66, they will have a globitos glow right along the city, the street in the city of Los Ranchos, New Mexico. So make sure that if you have time this evening, starting at 5 o'clock, I believe, down in the city of Los Ranchos to celebrate not only the 100th anniversary of Route 66, but for you, adding to the fun of the party of this week of Balloon Fiesta. There's little Frank, I believe. Freight Boy. From my vantage point, I can see the safety team starting to clear people from the scoring area of the field so they can bring in the boat for the Sid Cutter Memorial, as well as lay out the fabric X's for the pilots that will be flying inbound. And that should start to get underway here in the next 10 minutes at the top of the hour. And as we got reports from Jennifer Garcia, the event director, Princess Nellie.
Damn, T. White.
Let's check in on some people that are watching us. We have people from throughout the whole country. Yes. Thank you, Little. Beth Little checking in with us. We also have here, good morning from California from Hilda Robles. Someone got really, they said good morning Tart. I think they meant good morning Art. So good morning, Dina Lee. Thank you for watching. I may have to start calling him Tart now instead of Art. So Caleb Hammond asked, what are they competing for? And what they're competing for, Caleb, is it's a point scoring system. They will start today, and the competitors will have competition today, tomorrow. We take a day off of competition on Wednesday where we have the midweek mass ascension, where it's typically like a weekend mass ascension, where we will have the starting early in the morning, we'll have the Dawn Patrol followed by Krispy Kreme, and then a mass ascension with all balloons on Wednesday. And then they'll go back to competition Thursday, and Friday they will wrap it up. Throughout the week, the different types of scoring and competition, these pilots will build points, and from those points they will be ranked in order, obviously from 1 down, and they will we will then award prizes from 1 going down to in the 20 range. What ends up happening is whoever wins this year, they are able to come back and they are ranked in that order for next year. So their banner numbers for the competitors are ranked upon where they finished the year before at Fiesta. Another great wide shot of the balloons floating kind of southwesterly off of Fiesta Field. If they're getting
I think he gone
back to the north.
Yeah, his name's not here.
Making their way towards, they're not going to make a real answer. There's not enough push coming from that box back to the north.
Probably to go do something.
But they're able to at least get people here in and around Fiesta Field.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, T.Y., man. Always grateful for everyone joining. Every person matters. Every person counts.
From when we will try and start competition, and we still have about, I would say, 18 or 20 balloons out there that they're going to try and get off the field here. There's Red McCall. I know that's a fan favorite out here at Fiesta Field. There is Keith the Teeth. It's a brand new balloon that was added, being flown by Peter George. And it was kind of a hush-hush operation. Now we can talk about it. And about it. Good-looking balloon.
Oh, shit.
Right in my head. There's the Black Panther. That balloon is a gorgeous night glow. That's the light up. So it's a phenomenal balloon. If you're out here to glow and you see the Black Panther, I would get as close as you can to it and take some photographs of it. The real cool thing is if you put your camera on slow-mo when they glow, its eyes tend to flicker when they're doing the flicker burns. Here's Big Dog. And Steggy and Frank Boyd all getting ready to fly here. And we have Tall Steve that just took off from the north end of the field, making his way south. No buzzing us, Tall Steve.
Yeah, I would keep going. I just beat some work.
Black Panther right behind
It'll
me, so thank you
outdoor view from the landing. Oh yeah, look at you guys. Hey. Jesus fucking Christ, Valdez. A great flight, but yeah, I mean, I was down 19%. I mean, I really
there's a balloon with balloon.
couldn't go much farther.
Not only do you have one balloon, but you have
No,
several.
I'll have Lloyd come to this neighborhood for a second.
And that qualifies because the appendages come off what is the existing part.
I'll kind of glide through here, right here. Actually, I might hit that red house, so.
There's a shot from east to west drone we have out here outside the perimeter of the flight area, so it's able to zoom in on tall Steve as he makes his way right to the top studio.
Very nice. This is like beautiful flying winds. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, I already used 2% trying to land right here. Really, I mean, I'd be like at like 12, 13% trying to just leave the neighborhood. So, we bring it down right over here.
I'm sure my buddy Paul and
watch this view. Oh, I pulled the chute. It's fine.
Sonia, Pennsylvania could appreciate that.
Oof. Beautiful. Right between the houses.
And we're about 4 minutes away from getting down to Art on the field.
Pull my
so
rope.
Give us all the information he's seen right
I'm
now.
on a hill, that's why I think. Oh yeah, pull it. Pull the rope. Pull me.
In the meantime, I'll just kind of let you guys
Pull.
watch and enjoy what we like to do out here.
Pull.
That's where we all come out to Fiesta.
Pull, pull, pull.
The conditions continue to seem very stable, or at least as to get this
Burners
competition. We
off.
got approximately 300 balloons
Beautiful.
off, and it appears to me like what they're going to do today
That is
is
so
that some of
nice.
these balloons that you're seeing that are static behind those horses
That,
over
my
there are
guy.
on the east side of the
Alan's
field,
coming down.
and
Oh
they
shit.
probably will stay static on the ground on the east
Oh,
side
he's
of the
behind the
field.
trees.
So it looks to me like they're trying to get the final 4 balloons out of the scoring area so they can begin this competition. The
Yeah,
first day of
Valdez is
competition at the Exxon
long
Mobil
gone. Alan, you could
Albuquerque
actually
International Balloon Fiesta
land right from me. Uh-oh.
edition. I am Ted Mays. Art Lloyd Jr. is down on the field, and we'll be with him in just a second.
Uh-oh.
But the minute that I say that, the balloon takes off. So
I'm coming, Alan. Oh, what's that?
great shot.
Oh, it's like a helicopter.
But we know for a fact that Darth Vader will just be static because, as Art was explaining earlier, the fabric of that balloon has just been aged out. It's still airworthy enough to inflate, but not to take flight. There is an online posting up there for donations to rebuild the Vader balloon, so I'm sure they won't have any problem coming up with enough donations to have a new Vader balloon here in the near future. Mandy asked what the horse is for, and that is the mounted patrol. They just basically patrol Fiesta Field, and they have a whole process throughout the year where they bring their horses out to the field, or they bring balloons to the stables for the horses to become used to the hot air balloons, because understand that these burners have very high-pitched sounds. An awful lot of the times people will ask, well, why do dogs bark when balloons fly over? And they typically don't see the balloon, they hear the balloon because it's very high-pitched, like a massive dog whistle. So what they're going to do is, speaking of dogs, what they will do is they will bring these balloons to the horses to balloons to become accustomed to that. It's really more for crowd control and for security, to be quite honest with you. Good morning, Nikki Larson from
You got the sound. I'm right here.
Dixon, Missouri.
Oh wow, look at that's actually beautiful. Oh my god. Looking right through the trees. Balloons just scattered.
Yes, please bring your new granddaughter. I think that's Wags right there. That's Bart. Okay. All right, I think Art is ready down on the field, so let's see if we can get to him down there. Art, are you there? Look at all those people down there around the special shapes that are on the northeast corner of the field. Big dog flying. It's been one of our drone shots. Someone yesterday posted a really good photo that I grabbed offline where it was saying how spooky it was. How spooky it was at the Balloon Fiesta. It had a lot of the great Halloween type balloons that were there. Art, are you down there with us?
We are down here. We are standing by the boat, the Sid Cutter, the USS Sid Cutter. They are not quite ready yet. We can turn around so we get the right shot. They're not quite ready to open competition yet. And I know that we, yep, it is 8 o'clock, but we still have some
right here,
to get
Alan,
laid
I
out.
gotcha.
We're still trying to get some of the other balloons and spectators out of the scoring area. So we're not quite open yet. At least we don't have everything set up. Let's put it that way.
All right. Well, when you're
I don't know why I
ready,
don't
let us
see
know,
you.
and we'll send this right back down to you so we can get all the crack action right on the field for this first day of competition at the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta.
Oh, your balloon's moving.
Sounds like a plan.
Your balloon's moving. Bye, your balloon's moving.
All right. Well, while we wait
Bye,
for
you.
the
Your
competition
balloon.
to begin and all the action to start, it's going to be fast.
I don't know if you're in it.
Because again, there's only an hour of open. This is what they've said thus far. Again, conditions can always change on Fiesta Field, so we don't know how that's going to take us. So that's going to be a decision of the scoring team as well as the operations team here for International Balloon Fiesta. But in the meantime, we're taking a great look at several of these shape balloons that have elected to
I still
stop.
don't see you. I got you.
Some down here on the southeastern
Bang.
side of the field. We have Doug Gant, When Pigs Fly, and Bill Broker with Plano. You're looking at the Capybara, Steggy the Dinosaur, obviously the ever-famous Darth Vader.
Can I hit it?
Vader balloon.
Wish you could touch people's balloons.
So we're just waiting for them to
Valdez
clear
is down
the
way over there.
people out of the competition area. Now, back in the day, obviously they do this for safety reasons. You have all these balloons coming in, the wind tends to pick up. But back in the day, when I would come to Balloon Fiesta,
Yeah, I think Valdez
they
has
allowed
landed.
the crowd to get right up to the scoring areas. And I'll never forget, I was probably 12 or 13 years old. Sid Cutter.
Valdez right over here. Oh, Valdez is still
There was
flying.
a local Pontiac, and he was Pontiac car store. The team would pony up a car to give away at Balloon Fiesta. And they would put
What the
a
hell's
set of
going
keys
on,
at the top
bro?
of the pole.
Leave my balloon alone.
Give me a second. And he flew in, and Sid hit the pole and broke it and snapped it off right in front of everybody. And it was a pretty
Valdez is right here.
But for safety reasons, we got to make sure more balloons, because there weren't that many at the time.
Little diagonal
We need to make sure that
landing. Okay, can we stop glitching? Valdez, you can land it.
What are we doing down there?
Well, Ted, the target area is officially open now. We might want to let the PA folks know that we are out here. The targets are open. There are 8 different places that they can throw their baggies or their markers on. The best one, the most coveted one, is to hit the bow of this boat, the USS Sid Cutter.
Drop it.
Just a nice
Drop it right in the
little
front
boat
yard.
out here, the bow, right here. As we look at my, check my figure, this is the spot. This is going to be the absolute best scoring position.
So Martin has to be
Right there, right
on the
here.
bow of the boat, not in the boat, but on the bow.
Put it down, you got a tree. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, the car wasn't there, don't worry about it. Okay,
Balloon Fiesta. This is Ted
Us right
Mays
there.
along with Art Lloyd Jr.
Nice,
Art is
nice,
down on the
nice.
field right in the middle of our competition area. Today is the Sid Cutter Memorial, and I'll let Art talk a little bit about what the pilots are trying to do when they fly into the field. Art?
All right, well, everyone, thank you all for joining. Really great flight. T. White, Allen, Valdez, Bayou. We'll catch you in the morning for, I think it's going to be the same place. Yep. Hopefully the wind's going to be a little bit better. I will catch y'all in the morning. Peace.